With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Morant with it. Pass to Jackson. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Everyone, get loud for them once again.
Here is Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Craig. Takes the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And finish. Off by Morant.
Jaren Jackson
The
Jr.
team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker draws the double. A wide open look here for Craig. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Morant scanning the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
From 11 feet away, and it's Morant missing. Left side Durant. KD on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
First personal foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Ja Morant.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted.
Jaren Jackson
I think
Jr.
it's a conversation.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Craig. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jackson Jr.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Paul. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. Here's Craig. Connects from three-point range. Craig's got 8 points.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
And a wide-open look for Bane.
Desmond Bane.
And it falls over the rim and in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
KD on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Aldama gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. The rejection by Paul.
Memphis ball.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Morant outside. Pass to Aldama. KD comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Aldama.
Santi Aldama.
Buries it down low.
Assisted.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And the Suns call time.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13 overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Jackson. Goes back up. Brooks misses. Suns trail by 4. Outside Durant. And he finishes nicely on the way. Durant's got 5 points so far.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Pass to Aldama. Knocked away. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your son. 13. The Grizzlies. 15.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Right side Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
First team foul.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Morant with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Bane. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Smart defense from Morant, wreaking havoc with his activity, coming up with the steal.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Pass to Aldama. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Durant. And here is Paul. Guarded by Morant. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Craig. Offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis leading. Morant outside. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Craig. Paul outside. Clock at 4. Durant drawing the double team. For 3. Booker. That shot off. And it's Memphis the other way. On the wing, Bane. 6 points for him. Tries again. Brooks. Bane, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here is KD. He's got 5. Here's Booker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Booker's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Morant with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Another shot. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Ayton in the corner. Fires for three. KD looking around. 5 to shoot. And drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like that. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Booker inside. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Now here's Booker. Ayton in the corner. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns
24. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Suns leading by 4.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Down low. Brooks with the bucket.
Dylan Brooks.
Brooks has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Memphis foul. Santi Aldama. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. A 2-point game. Durant inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. KD's got 9.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy. Using him to cut up the defense there with ease. Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
The drive by Booker. Pass to Ayton. It's good. And the Suns lead by 4. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Now Morant. Defended by Booker. Morant outside. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Out to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Launches it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bane's got 9.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Durant down low. And yes, it's good. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Here's Brooks. And Durant sends it back. And he's able to get it back. The score now all even.
3-point field goal.
13 points in the game.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Ayton wide open. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Out to Morant. Jackson down low. Second chance shot. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Here's Morant. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Booker inside. Here's Craig. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was probably 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Here's Craig. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jackson Jr. Second personal.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
For the lead. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And Greg has it in the corner. Phoenix, no good that time either.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. Up again. Aldama can't get the putback. Now Paul. And the Suns call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
How about a big hand for your Suns Youth Dance Team?
Kicks it out to Paul. On deep. It's off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies up one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter.
We are entering the
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by one. And it's Brooks in the corner. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And there's a whistle that goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his third foul of the game.
first team foul.
Durant with it. There's the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
And there's the call on Durant.
First team
That
foul.
will get him his fourth foul of the game. And there's a whistle that goes on Dylan Brooks.
Dylan.
That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Personal foul.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here is Paul. Durant in the corner. Durant drawing the double team. And the wide open shot from Paul. No good on the triple. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker.
Devin Booker.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Second team
That's his
foul.
first foul. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Timeout called the Grizzlies. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
About a big hand for
Let's
your
check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team.
Suns foul.
He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
All right, David, thanks.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Craig. Uncovered. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Durant. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Second team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Devin Booker.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Stolen. Paul outside. Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, go further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
The shot's good from Paul. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Team is in the.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns. That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
And it's Paul penetrating. A good look from Craig. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 2.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Pass to Craig. And the basket by Okogie. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team. And here it pays off with a huge basket.
Booker inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. The 11-footer. Rejected by Booker. And here is Craig. Booker left side. Out left to the wing. Here's Okogie. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Brooks. Out to the right wing. Morant right side. Here's Bane. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Lets it go. Pass to Craig. Now Ayton. Releases. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A solid free throw shooter. Let's see if Ayton can capitalize at the line. This game is close.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. .35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
From the free throw line, Ja Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
Ja Morant, 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Suns
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
third personal foul.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Payne for 3. He's off from 3. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you often